Hello and welcome back to this here Let's Play of Victoria 2, the historical project mod, as Serbia, now Yugoslavia. And while it does say Yugoslavia here on the map, our color has changed to blue, and we got this new flag and these new accepted cultures, the Croatians and the Slovens. Are we really Yugoslavia? Because I mean, honestly, I still feel like I'm just Serbia. And that's because I am just Serbia with, like, an occupation of Bulgaria. That's not Yugoslavia. I don't feel like I completed my goal of creating a pan-Slavic union. Like, Montenegro still isn't, like, they weren't on board, you know? Like, I'm not even Greater Serbia at that, because I never got to, I think it was called Vojvodonia. Yep. Or the rest of Bosnia. I still don't have Albanian Northern Macedonia, nor do I have Austro-Hungarian Southern Serbia, because they're like Bosnia got that for whatever reason. And that really, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do this because I'm in the sphere of the Austro-Hungarians. Can't do much about that. Let's see, the French, maybe I could get them to do something. 20.77 million population, 14.81 million population, military score of 247 versus a military score of 315. I mean, if I could get them to defeat the Austrians, I don't know. Like, nothing would knock the Austrians out of their great power status, but I need to make moves towards getting all of that land, one way or the other, and I can't even declare war on them because, again, well, maybe I can, since I do have cores, but, like, they are my sphere leader, so I don't think I can. I don't know, I guess I'll go with low healthcare. I don't know, our population has increased. We have 1.6 million people. We are over the 1 million mark. Our literacy never really improved. I think that's just abysmal. Like, I don't know, like, it seems harder to improve your literacy in the historical project mod than it does in vanilla, because I think by now I'd at least be over 50%. But whatever. What do? It's already 1900. I'm funding the military as best I can, although maybe I could do better with the communists. They are pro-military. So I'll go with them. The king supports communism. And that'll take a turn to kick in fully, or a day. But yeah, what are my moves here? I can't really ally with Greece. I think they'd be a good ally, although maybe I could declare war on them, but, like, to what end? Like, just raw population, raw numbers? Make my borders look even messier? No, I don't really want to do that. I kind of want to roleplay it a little bit. I don't know what Serbian-Greek relations are in real life, but, like, I don't feel like it makes sense to be declaring war on someone for no real reason. Like, when we have... You can't really go on conquests of the Balkans when you don't have all your own territory, I feel like. Even though that's exactly what we did over here in Bulgaria, but, you know... Bulgaria in this game can join Yugoslavia if the relations are high enough. And I messed my relations up with Montenegro because I wasn't even able to conquer them properly because, again, Austria. Russians are still my ally, but, oh man, they are a great power. But will they put enough influence in me to get me out of the sphere? And they're at neutral right now. It looks like France is actually making the biggest push towards me right this moment. So maybe that'll be exciting. And then maybe I could ally with the French, who would be the most powerful ally in those regards. And maybe we can turn this around. Maybe we can actually, with the French help, get all my stuff. See, the Austro-Hungarians are allied with Britain. So, you know, maybe not after all. Let's see, soldiers and army, 353 points just from their army. And the French army is 102. They just don't have it in them. I don't know. I guess my best bet is honestly still just kind of like hope the crises do something. I'm encouraging craftsmen in there. I'll continue to do that for now while the military regroups, so to speak. I also need to encourage soldiers because I should have more soldiers. Like, I cannot be complacent in these wars so much. Like, it would help even if I just, like, took my army and, like, attached it to another army. Just to give that little bit of extra strength. Yeah, I'll just get another Turkish infantry real quick. Unpause the game. Then our economy, well, the construction budget went up because I recruited that troop. Maximum military spending looks fine. Education goes up. Administration. There's a crisis in the Philippines. Administration is up again. And I don't know, looks like we're making money at least. Can probably build railroads all across the nation. At least we got this boat too. Don't forget the boat. The boat's important. The boat is key to our strategy. What our strategy is, I'm not exactly sure. Communist Party rocked by scandal. Outrageous. Lose 5 prestige. I don't have that much prestige to be losing, guys. I'm at 50. 2 Sicilies wants an alliance. I don't know, might as well. More like 1 Sicily, if you ask me. Okay, that crisis never really turned into anything. Are the French actively pushing it for influence in my nation? It doesn't look like the numbers are going up. $87.7, and the Russians are at 20.9. Though the Italians were discredited by Austria, which means they are trying to make a push in me. Which that would be the best alliance as far as I'm concerned, since we both have something to gain from taking down Austria-Hungary. And we'll get some acceptable healthcare. Like I said, like, even if Yugoslavia never gets to reach its full potential, like, at least it will have good healthcare and be a nice place to live. Go with organization. Yes, military tech. That's what we'll go with. 1902, 1901, 3 militancy, 5% socialist. I don't know, we have a military. They can handle it, I'm sure. All roads lead to Belgrade. Absolutely use Serbian. Bulgarians can adapt. I'm going to be saying a lot. I need to stop that. If I don't have anything to say, I just won't say it. But I'm a bit nervous because how disappointed I am with the quality of this Let's Play. So far, only 2, like, I've been posting 1 a week and pre-recording them so far. And the comments, so at this point, as I'm recording this, only 2 episodes are out. And I'm getting comments from a Mr. Benjamin, I believe, suggesting things like I should have increased military spending like a long time ago. But I don't know, my thinking was more like it wouldn't have mattered because the great powers would have destroyed me no matter what. But I'm not so sure anymore. Because I thought at first I could depend on Russia and maybe, and you know, obviously that didn't go anywhere. So on some level, perhaps I should have been better about adapting my strategy to the changing environment of the world, and I just never did that. Montenegro does want an alliance again, though. See, what am I supposed to do against 70,000 troops? Obviously can't have Bosnians trying to make a fuss. New evidence. Okay, sure. Maybe I'll just go back down to these guys then. Because seriously, I don't know why that scandal had to be such a huge deal. Whatever that scandal was even about. I don't even think there was a scandal. This game just wants to mess with me. Army. Machine guns. Probably increase our fort some more, I guess, to slow down the advance of an invading Austrian army. I think I have level 2 forts everywhere. Guess not. But now I should, I believe. Man, I can't even take the rest of Bulgaria because it was cool at the time that Russia had puppeted Turkey, but I don't know. Now I can't get everything from them without angering the overlords. Although it is cool that this says Russian Africa when it's actually Ottoman. Okay, so they're not in the Austrian sphere anymore. Or I don't think, maybe they never were. But all these powers are friendly with them, and maybe that's why they intervened in the last time. The last time I tried warring with them. Okay, let's increase our military once more. With guards, 2 Turkish artillery, and a dragoon. And now let's get some machine guns. Because why not? So we increase the fortifications in our capital. They're all expanding. And we'll give it a moment before we build any more. Since I don't want to run out of money. Oh, we can host the 3rd Olympic Games? The 3rd Olympic Games in Belgrade? Sure. It's an excellent thing. Gain 12 point... Yeah, sure. We're gonna have a great Olympics. The best Olympics. Everyone will remember the 3rd Olympics game. The 3rd Olympic Games is the best Olympic Games. Although in some ways it would be like, oh, cool, check out this new country that formed, and then that's why they host an Olympics there, because, like, I don't know, check out this new cultural union. That's something to see. Gotta look at all those patriotic people and their new flags. And how they can't defend themselves against 68,000 Austro-Hungarian troops, backed up by another 21,000 over there. I'm sure they have more elsewhere, yeah. Just one of these. That's the thing that keeps going on in my head, is it only would take one to wipe these guys out. I don't know. I guess I could also increase my relations with Italy to make maybe one day we will be great allies. Okay, cool. So that's done. Cannot declare war on them because we have an alliance, of course. I don't think Russia didn't want to get involved in the war last time. I don't think they would want to again. They're allied with are they in this? They're not in the sphere of Austria anymore? Huh. Well, who's influencing the Albanians? Not the Japanese. Doesn't look like anyone. It looks to look like they got knocked out for no real reason. Okay, I guess just because they're allied with, that means we can't, invade Albania. Because the Albanians are allied with Austria and we are in the Austrian sphere of influence, despite the fact that the Austrians have not sphered, Albania. And they making the French? No, the French are not making any progress. They got messed up. The Italians are the closest, but looks like the Austro-Hungarians are intent to keep us, discrediting the Italians wherever they can. They will not accept an alliance. Too many alliances and infamy. My infamy's at 14.23. I don't think that shouldn't be that big of a deal. Come on. Yeah, there'd be no way. Some of these... I'm torn. I feel like I need to research all of these things at once, but I can't. One thing at a time. Let's get some more army morale. 2 more guards. Okay, well now we have enough craftsmen, so let's remove that focus. Let's see if... I wonder if the reason we were having trouble with putting national focuses on Austro-Hungarian and Albanian territory is because we're in the sphere of Austria, and maybe that doesn't really, make it work. But I'll put it there again. And watch as it does not grow. Yeah, there should be built up there. I don't understand. I continue to not understand why that doesn't work. When it has in the past, in other places, in other times. Or how we can have 0.15 national focus. It says right there. Which adds up to being more than 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we should have 0.02 buildup. But we don't. Can I put a focus anywhere? What about Croatia? Again, just no buildup. So yeah, that's about the extent of what I feel like I can do. No sense wasting my time with this anymore. Move that focus. Then go to my most populated province, Yugoslav southern Serbia, and encourage soldiers. Getting some more artillery support. So we do have 2 artillery pieces. Get another cavalry unit. The famous Turkish Dragoons. Alright. Athletes from around the world have gathered in our capital to compete in the Olympic Games. Great moment for our nation on the world stage. Awesome! 61.250 prestige. Well, 61.25 prestige. That's good. That gets us up there to 21, almost a secondary power. Maybe that makes us more appealing to influence investors. Although it really doesn't seem like it. Now feels like the best time. Like, why is Austria-Hungary liberating Silesia when they can't fight Germany? I don't know. All I know is I can't do anything. I can't take advantage of the situation because I'm in their sphere. It's the most frustrating mechanic to be on the wrong side of. The only thing that would work would be if I... Okay, cool. Never mind. We're good now. Nationalize the industry. Absolutely. Where is it? Right there. It's all mine. And what can I... Okay, the Italians are invading in their own war, it seems, right? No, they're just part of that war. So if I were to declare war on Albania, would... The Russians will not accept, Montenegro will not accept, the 2 Sicilies will not accept. Of course they wouldn't. Similarly, I don't think anyone would want to get in on this war either. I don't know, this seems like the best chance we have. And they won't be able to influence us. Even if we lose, they can't influence us while we have a peace treaty. So, that'll be fine. See what we can do. Acquire core. Austria, yeah, Novi Pazar, I guess. That's where the iron is. They'll not accept. Might as well keep those. Occupy that. We definitely need to mobilize. And while we're at it, you know, let's just 12-hour workday. Alright. So we've occupied the territory we need to occupy. And we'll send our ship out. Okay, now the Austrians are attacking. Oh my god, really? They pieced out that quick? Man, it's already over. The Austrians just swarm in. Like, there's... It's not even a matter of anything strategic on this end. Like, there's no, like, they just have too much. So just, yeah, propose peace. No, they probably want to take something from me at this point. So if we click on this battle, we can see that they have gas attack, which also means that we're just gonna get a whole bunch of people killed. Okay, yeah, you've proven your point. Military access, they will not accept. Romanians, military access, they will not accept. The Turks will not accept military access. Okay, they just want me to dismantle fortifications. Which is fine. It's not as bad as it could have been. Okay, well, like I said, at least they can't influence us for a while. Until the truce is completed. In the meantime, all that's really been done is fortifications that they blow past anyway. And I can just as easily rebuild my military. Build army. 3 guards. 2 infantry. An artillery. And 2 dragoons. And the forts that were being constructed are already almost done, it seems. And the rest of the forts in the nation are still in. 2 Sicilies wants my help from... oh man, I lost all that prestige from that war. That's ridiculous how much you lose. Like, I built up that stock throughout this entire game. Like, well, like the last few episodes and just getting, like, lucky events. But, like, that's what this game is just, if you're playing as a small power, you just get screwed. Our athletes are victorious, at least. That's something. Can hold our heads up high that we're athletic. Nice that the Olympics were going on while under occupation from the Austrians. Okay, let's re-examine our situation now. The Russians, they're worthless at this point. Yugoslavia has us in their sphere of influence. I am 100% done with Russia. Well, maybe I don't have to be. They will accept the alliance, and I can just be allied with Russia and Italy. Okay, good. For the next time, when the Italians want to declare war on Austria, I will at least have their help, even though they themselves still probably aren't enough. I don't know. 490 military power. And they should, yeah, they should be fine. They should be able to get it done. 10-hour workday. The Yugoslav-Italian alliance will be unstoppable. get an engineer, actually. They help out, right? Just rebuild the fortifications. Not that hard. Serbian Patriots. They won't be able to get it done, but, you know, it's still something. And wouldn't they just make Serbia? Where is gas? That is over here in logistics. Need to at least get a defense against it. Yeah, sure. I don't know. My people aren't that literate. It won't matter. You saw my factories are doing well. Okay, so Romania gets to have crises. Just keep an eye on that. I don't know if it goes to war, maybe that would create a great war scenario. Unmatched glory. So it would have to. Into the Italian colonial war for Tripoli against Russia and Turkey. Okay, well, it didn't go to war. But I guess I have no real choice other than to get occupied by Russia real quick. Definitely not getting military access from them. I do have military access from Montenegro, so I can maybe move my army over there, where it will hopefully not be completely demolished by an occupying force of Russians and Turks. Although it doesn't look like Turkey is actually in this war. Yeah, they are. It just doesn't show up here because they are a satellite state. Still can't even fight the like, man, that's my dream. A Yugoslavia that can actually defend itself. That'd be something. Alas, all I can do is sit back and watch as my lands are occupied by foreign powers greater than I. Look at all those Italians that don't have enough boats to get over here and do anything. A war for that. Whatever, I have to maintain this alliance, and I guess in this instance it means getting completely occupied, getting my country savaged. Alright, I fulfilled my obligations. Build the forts. Build the forts. Figure out a way to defend against gas, like some sort of mask instrument, perhaps. My boat's gone. What is that? I guess that was the invasion. Stopped right there. Italy could have handled that. Looks like they did. They managed to win somehow. I don't know how that worked. Get some fascists, I guess. Population growth, population militancy, everyday needs. Sounds fantastic. It would make sense for the Yugoslavs of this particular universe in this game right now to be leaning that way, I think. I don't like playing as fascist powers, though. I don't like fascists. They just suck. Lame. Also don't like this, that it says Russian, Italian, Africa. Hopefully that will fade away at some point. I'd have to probably reload the game first. Yes, secularization is what everyone likes. It's what's in these days. Serbian Guard. Could I get a tank? No. Cannot get a tank. More artillery. And, you know, at least some minimal safety regulations. Yugoslav Free Corps, 20% more fascist. Sure. I don't know, like, what the historical project mod would do for fascists. Because in vanilla game, you could spread communism if you're a communist power. But I don't know, like, if you're fascist, do you just get, like, unjustified demands? Do you get to free casus belli on Poland? Like, I don't know. I kind of just want to keep being democratic constitutional monarchy Yugoslavia. I don't think any sort of government change would really do anything for us. When does that truce end? 23rd of July, 1910. Still got a couple years to go. Is that really how big that little province is? Just two little regions? I guess so. With low... I mean, I guess it has some higher population than the rest of the area. Just wheat, though. I'm going to be playing until the 1936 regular end date. Hopefully I can get a few more territories with the Italians by then. And a guard. Oh, hold on, we have 0 money. Well, half fund the administration, increase taxes. Tariffs? That won't help, it'll just make everyone starve because we can't get goods into the country. Can't get the fruit we need. The fabric factory will starve. Even with all that, we're still in the red. Cut active funding of the military in half. Sure. Decrease tariffs back down to what? To free, no tariffs. More army risk management. Definitely need to get bolt-action rifles to change the unit appearance, because that uniform looks pretty ridiculous in 1909. What are the Japanese doing here? Are they gonna march all the way back? Okay. I wish I was still allied with Russia and could just watch that. Sure. Repay this loan. Jacobin rebels are fine with me, as long as it doesn't fall in the hands of Bosnia. Unmatched glory. Let's see. Are they allied? Can I be allied with Germany? No. But Italy is. And that's good enough. Let's see. Can I now increase tension? Now that I'm not in their sphere? No. Cannot. Okay. Well, I think I have enough soldiers from that one province, so let's get more from Bulgaria, I suppose, at this point. Why would Albania need to move through my territory? The Italian liberation of Venezia? They didn't even invite me. Well, I can't really do anything about that. Because it's not like the Italians waited until I was free to, conquer. I'm not allied with anyone else. Union busting. An excellent initiative that can only be applauded. It looks like the Montenegro people did get broken, their government, but they're still friendly with everyone. So I guess I'll continue being friendly with them too, since running my troops into their territory was an effective strategy the last war. Bolt-action rifles. Yeah, Italy got its territory. Meanwhile, over here in Yugoslavia, still, you know, less going on. See, now I have to wait for the Italian truce to end on the 21st of July, 1915. Okay. Okay, unemployment has increased, so I should build more factories. An oil refinery. Get to do that crucial furniture game. Luxury furniture. Or just, regular, here's some paper, I guess. And furniture. And there you go. Those are your factories. Enjoy. An employed population is a tax-paying population. If they're making money, I'm making money. Don't have enough money for all of Bulgaria, I don't think. Increase the forts there. Goes... Oh, looks like I did. Hopefully the Italians and the French can keep the Austro-Hungarians away from influencing Misa anymore. So I get another Dragoon. And probably repair relations with the Russians. I don't necessarily want to be antagonistic with them, even if they are useless to me. Yes, we will attend. No reason not to. Alright, now our units can look better. Yeah, that looks about right. More artillery support. Of course, the Europeans want to get upset about something happening in Arabia, not something happening in, I don't know, Europe. The continent that they are on. I guess in a realistic way, they don't want to threaten the stability of the region. Whereas they don't care about what's going on over here. Whatever. Just throw some imperialist mindset, see what happens. The cause of freedom. An opportunity has arisen to find the spread of democracy in a neighboring state. If discovered, this could start a diplomatic incident and gain us infamy. But if we do not act, we will be seen as abandoning those who live under the rule of tyrants. Liberals in Belgrade are calling on us to aid. Spread the word. All pops in Albania and Northern Macedonia. It's about 20%. I don't think there's anyone with literacy above 20%. I don't know. Sure. It's a move. Can spread democracy to Albania. Although there's only one Albanian province I care about. Yeah, let's get infiltration, because I think that leads to tanks. Lots of socialists in the upper house, leading to better safety regulations. Gosh, all these soldiers are not fascist at this point, right? No, looks like they're all pretty neutral. That would show if they were militant and in the military. What are you doing being invading France? What is this? I guess you're allied with Germany. The Great War. Over what? French North Somaliland? Really? That's what you're battling for? That's the Great War of our time? Over this? Come on. Atheism. And Austria-Hungary isn't even involved? Well, looks like they're doing alright at least. Us Yugoslavians could learn a thing or two from the Italians. The Italian military might. What else is new? Yeah, it looks like they just kind of blitzkrieged France. Claims in Austria-Hungary. Okay. Austria-Hungary continues to hold some of our lands, lands which until today have always been considered part of Yugoslav national territory. A Austro-Hungarian program of assimilation has succeeded, however, in weaning our own people away from any feeling as if this is true. They no longer consider themselves Yugoslav, and indeed the international community... Wow. Loses core on Panseva. Well, no. Relations with Austria-Hungary changed by 50. Yeah, I'm not standing for that. Where is Pensave? Right there, okay. Do I lose cores on the whole thing, or just the one? Okay. Really goes to show how running out of time I am. For a historical project mod, it just seems like Austria-Hungary is sitting there, where in reality it was floundering. Under the weight of the cultural diversity, much in the same way the Ottoman Empire did. Whatever. I'm just saying, you know. Seems a bit weird to me. How long are you guys going to keep that up? Force France to dismantle their empire. What would that look like? What is France's empire? Got these African colonies. I guess you got stuff going on here in Vietnam. Japan does too. French Guiana. That little island up here. Some islands over here. The French Empire isn't like that massive. Maybe Egypt would get the peninsula here. And the Suez Canal with it. Use that as a launching point to take over the rest of Dutch Africa. Now the Russian Empire dismantling, that'd be something else entirely. That'd be Poland, Ukraine, Belarus, the Baltic states. Stuff over here. Stuff over here. And that, yeah, all that. The Crimea is a country. I should be surrendering at any time now. I would figure. We've lost the war. Okay, yep. The Russian Empire is dismantled. There's a Kazakhstan now. There's that country. Japan gets all of this stuff. And Kamachakata? I don't know what that is. Never heard of that. But yeah, they'll never... I mean, they can probably never recover from that. They maintain all their cores in those in a lot of these territories anyway, but I don't think they'll have it in them. They'll be trying to recover from this the whole way. Looks like Italy just took chunks of France colonies and, of course, French territory, but that's just going to bring the French into war with them more, which, you know, may be something they want. The Italian-German alliance is pretty strong. I mean, it's not as strong as the Italian-Serbian alliance. You know, a separate thing we got going on here. But it's something. So, you have a truce with them until 21st of July, 1915. Gotta wait a whole another year. But Italy will be stronger and wiser. That'll be fun. Maybe we can increase relations with Ukraine, bring them into the shadow of war. A diplomat from Germany has approached us with a proposal, an alliance with them to fight in a war against their enemy. It was certainly no friend of ours. While the alliance does not necessarily obligate us, the question really remains whether or not Yugoslavia even wishes to go to war. If we fight with Germany, we stand a chance of gaining the spoils of war for ourselves. It also means we could fall with them. The choice is ours. Definitely we will ally with Germany. They're not currently at war with anyone right now. Yeah, no, they are at war. The Japanese King War, helping out the Chinese Empire. All Japan wants to do is negotiate an unequal treaty. But now I'm allied with Germany and Italy. Acquire core. Polish Fredonia. Germany would not accept because they also have a truce with Austria. So I still have to wait no matter what.